Greetings, fellow conquerors. This is darkfireslide, and welcome back to Great Britain, where we are currently doing great against the Spanish in a conquest war against them. We managed to catch them while they were at war with Tuscany and Austria, who, while not winning battles against the Spanish, are starting to make a comeback, and may actually take some of the Italian land from them. And honestly, if Tuscany does well enough, we may actually see Italy form in this game, which would be crazy. Oh, hey, we get free stability because we're not corrupt. I like that. Unfortunately, our discipline advisor has died, which is a shame because he's a +2. However, we can replace him with a Morale of Armies guy, which is definitely going to be helpful. He is a, what is he called? The Army Reformer, yes. And happy to have him aboard. Let's see, we could pick up another military idea, or we could save it for Tech 23. I think we pick up the idea because we get goods produced plus 10%. Let's see, our production is 63.1 right now. Let's pick this up. And does it go up immediately? No. Let's wait till the end of the month. See just how much money we get out of this from this goods produced modifier. We are on speed 2, so that could take a second. Hold on, let's pick up the speed a little bit. Just gonna wait. Let's see. We're now making 8 ducats a month more from that idea. So yeah. Big fan of plutocratic. It is an awesome idea group, even though it doesn't necessarily improve the military that much. Big fan. All right, we're gonna let the Dutch besiege Valencia while we begin the siege of Vizcaya. Now, it would be great if we had a bigger fleet, now that we realize how big the Spanish fleet is. But nonetheless, this was a great opportunity, and the Spanish are just done. They're not even fighting back. All their troops are busy fighting the Austrians and the Tuscans at the moment. And this is exactly why I didn't declare a war first, because if we had attacked first, this could be us right now, sandwiched between Austria and Spain. And that would be awful, frankly. It looks like Oil Bucketland and New Desmond are going in for the kill. Oh my god, look at them all. Beating the... Oh my god, they just destroyed the army of Spanish Canada. Look at them. Look at my beautiful colonies. No mercy. You could try to run, Spain, but it won't work. We do have a foolish Portuguese stack here. Oh, this is going to be hilarious. Oh, they changed their mind about attacking into the mountains. Damn, I was really hoping that they would go through with that. Portugal almost attacked into the mountains there, which would have been hilarious. But they didn't. They changed their mind. They're like, maybe I shouldn't attack into the mountains. Maybe I shouldn't take a -2. Maybe I shouldn't also take a potential river crossing. Trading in wine happened to us. Stability cost down. I really appreciate that. Let's see. This is a Highlands province, so we don't really want to fight them there, even though we've already proven that the Portuguese military is kind of a joke. Now, the Portuguese army is moving into a grasslands province here, so let's go ahead and meet them. Let's see if we can do some damage. We'll send in another 32 stack. Now, I've talked in some of my other videos about, like, proper reinforcement. So this is about how you want to start a battle. And then, as the battle progresses... Oh my... What did we roll? Oh my god, we rolled a total of an 11. Alright, never mind. If you roll an 11, you don't typically need to reinforce, and your enemy is just going to be driven before you. You kill him 2-1, and it's not really actually an issue. So never mind my actual advice, because when you roll an 11, nothing else really matters. Move our troops into the province of Aragon as we continue our sieges. We could call on the Ottomans. Yes, let's call on the Ottomans. Perhaps their fleet will be able to help out. Wow, 41,000 Mamlukian separatists. Seems unfortunate. Looks like we are heading into Lyon. They are sending a 1 stack, so not really going to be a problem at all. Go ahead and kick the speed up. This is not exactly the epic conflict we thought it was going to be, in part because Portugal is just really not putting up that much of a fight. Our colonies are managing to siege down Spanish Canada. Props to Oil Bucketland and New Desmond. Let's begin besieging Galicia. Not to be confused with the Slavic Galicia in the middle of, you know, where Poland usually is. And yeah, this is going pretty well. We're going to try to catch this Spanish army. They're on the 25th. Doesn't look like we can beat them, unfortunately, but we will fight them nonetheless. It looks like we're actually doing quite a number in terms of damage. Oh, that was an all infantry stack. That was 21,000 infantry. We only lost 6,000, but completely stack wiped the 21k. Absolutely devastating casualties there. And of course, the Spanish have the Austrians have sabotaged their reputation, because now that the AI knows how to do that, it does that 24/7. Even though, because our reputation was sabotaged, we couldn't fight a war against their rival sooner. So, whatever. We'll lose another 10 prestige because reasons. Now, how's our aggressive expansion looking? We have 0 with a lot of people. So basically, we're going to be able to take like a ton of land. From the looks of it, which is very exciting. Oh, looks like our colonies still doing well, beating the shit out of Spanish Canada. We're gonna move in this army. Make sure the bigger stack gets there first, reinforce, and then fight these Portuguese. And not really rolling that well, unfortunately. We actually lost more troops there than the Portuguese did, which is unfortunate, but we'll take this higher recruitment time event instead of losing stability. Oh man, that was not as great of a battle, unfortunately. Alright, let's elect a new bureaucrat candidate. And soon, alright, very nice. Now we can pick up religious unity plus 25% for 401 admin points. And voila, our religious unity is 109%, meaning we are no longer getting corruption from, from that, no longer getting unrest from that. And, any future provinces we take, for example, these Catholic lands we're about to annex, are not going to be as heavily penalized. So, all good things. The Spanish army somewhat making a comeback here. They did take the war goal, unfortunately. Now, the Ottomans are in the war, but I don't think they can actually get troops over. Yeah, this was kind of what I was afraid of before. Now, I believe the Spanish have peaced out with their war with the Tuscans, even though they didn't take any land. So we'll see how the rest of this war goes, because things may just have taken a turn for the worse. We need to be carpet sieging here. Let's see, we could pick up another Diplotech, which, absolutely. Don't want to take any more diplomatic technology penalties. Now, hopefully, we're hoping that the Spanish aren't ahead on, aren't going to be ahead on military tech, because that would cause serious problems for us. All right, we are going to attack this 13 stack of Spanish troops. Pretty much just slaughter them. Let's see, is Tolosa? Tolosa's a hills province, so we don't really want to reinforce there, I don't think. Alright, we're going to reinforce this battle at Tolosa, because the Spanish are taking a -1. The Spanish, unfortunately, did finish their siege of Rosellón. Oh, let's see. 500 ducats or 1 stability. At this point in the game, 500 ducats is arguably better. So we're going to take 500 ducats. For free, basically. Oh, hey, we got our stack sniped here. Thankfully, we can retreat. We're going to do that. Because the Portuguese just have a crap ton of troops. Now, amazingly, we only have 10% war score. Which is kind of strange. Alright, we have won the Siege of Toledo. Very nice. We'll go ahead and take over Madrid as well. Which I believe is their capital, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, we won the Siege of Galicia as well. And we're going to take back the war goal, hopefully netting us some more war score. Much needed at this point, I would say. Start besieging some of these provinces. Alright, we're at about 30% war score, which is not as much as we might think. Portugal is at medium enthusiasm. He wants out, but doesn't have enough reasons yet. Well, we could give him some reasons. The manpower situation, not exactly bright. We're at about effective 10,000 manpower. The Ottomans, though, have found a way to help reinforce. So, pretty excited about that. Our allies, of course, taking some battles. Leave New Desmond alone. They didn't do anything wrong. We're going to help out the Dutch against the Portuguese. Beat their army pretty handily from the looks of it. Yep. Not take too many more casualties, which is what we want. Not more casualties. Now, annoyingly, Spain does have 2 forts here, which is causing some issues. They might try something very cheeky, I would say. It looks like that army in Aragon was attacked at some point. So we need to just keep the troops together, use our superior numbers in order to win this war, while our allies begin besieging the rest of it. And, of course, give our troops time to recover. We're actually going to begin a siege here in Narbonne. And just have, casually 140,000 troops just sitting around. We will convert a province, and let's check out our parliament. Let's start a debate. Global settler increase could be really good. Let's choose this one. Don't really want autonomy. 200 ducats is not worth it. Lose mercantilism, not really a fan. 2 Republican tradition kinda sucks. I'll pay the Diplo power. I'm okay with that. 10 church power is, of course, awesome. In terms of, actually paying for the army stuff. And we'll pay the Navy commission as well. We're at 79%. Let's snipe this one stack that's running around. Kind of one of the problems of the new fort system is You know, being able to just have a one stack run around and unsiege things defensively. Alright, so this is where we're going to get tricky. This Spanish army is going to arrive. Let's give them like 2 days. So now they're locked in. They're attacking across the river, which is important. But now we've also got an army that force marched in, and looks like we inflicted some pretty heavy casualties there. Oh yeah, lost about 8,000, killed somewhere in the range of 20,000. Good battle. That was a good use of forced march to get that reinforcement there, just in the nick of time. Alright, we have won the Siege of Rossillon. Oh, and hey! The Spanish army is not going to have time to recover, and we just stack wiped the Spanish. Alright, that's basically going to be the end of this war. We're at 40% war score, and so in the next episode, we're going to work out a peace deal with the Spanish. So thank you for joining me, my fellow Britishmen, in this glorious moment of our empire, and I'll catch you on the next one.